Good morning, Mr. Dowdy. You were charged with evading arrest or detention. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. I'm curious because you picked up a very serious aggravated kidnapping, and I want to know what happened because I want to know how dangerous you are, if at all, and or what type of conditions to put on you. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Please.
Yes, Judge. On October 1st in 2024, officers conducted surveillance attempted to locate a wanted felon and had a positive identification at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The officers surrounded the house in fully marked vehicles and began to loudly hail on the PA, calling the defendant by name from the front of the residence. The officers announced themselves, stated they had a warrant, and advised the defendant to come to the front door with nothing in his hands. The officers observed the defendant exiting the back door and flee over a fence. The defendant continued over 2 fences as the officers gave chase in full uniform, telling the defendant to stop and get on the ground. The officers were able to catch up to the defendant as he was fleeing through a backyard and get him to the ground. The defendant evaded for approximately 100 yards.
Okay, what happened with the aggravated kidnapping, please?
The aggravated, you want to read the PC on that?
Yeah, it's pretty long, Judge. Just, I guess, a brief synopsis. You don't have to.
There's a brief summary on this, Judge.
Okay.
On September 18, 2024, the complainant and the defendant agreed to meet up to smoke. The complainant stated the defendant drove up to him in a white sedan, all pointed guns at him, and drove him to a park. The defendant struck him in the head with a pistol. At the park, defendant Dowdy took him out and punched him before making him strip naked. Defendant Howard remained in car while at the park. Complainant recognized one as Draco, a man that he went to high school with, and another as Jonah. The complainant said he recently moved back to the area and was nervous about doing so because this group blamed him for the death of one of their friends.
So what I'm going to do, Mr. Dowdy, is that if you are able to make bond, my conditions will mirror the conditions in the felony case. As far as I see now, you were to have a GPS monitor, not to be in possession of a firearm, and you're ordered under house arrest. I will mirror those conditions as well. And I want you to know, Mr. Dowdy, I'm going to do everything in my power to protect my public. And if that means putting you down, I'm going to do it in a heartbeat. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So you are not allowed out prior to release without a GPS monitor, and you'll be under house arrest. No weapons, and that's it. But if I find that you violate any conditions, I'm going to make your bond so high that your treads are going to fall out. You understand? All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks.